Hi there, everyone. Welcome in. I'm Barbara Marville Kelly. Thank you so much for joining us. I am so pleased to introduce my guest, Mr. Ed Holtzman, because you are the guru of an umbrella, what I call a one-stop shop. If you've ever tried to get a website put together and you find that you have to go to various entities to get that done, well, guess what? No more. Because you have put together a concept where I can come to you and not only have a website designed, but everything else that is necessary to make your business successful, right?
Yes. The ongoing metrics, user interaction, online marketing, there's a lot of website designers out there and a lot of great website designers. We build more than websites. We try to build relationships with our clients. Most website developers will build the website, launch it for you, make it go live for you, and then after that you're kind of on your own with it. And if you don't know the ins and outs of internet marketing, you can really end up doing some things that will hurt you in Google search results. You can do some things that might break your website, but we retain our clients as lifelong clients. So we have clients that have been with us for 8 years now that we constantly coach them. We're there for them, phone calls, emails, always just a question away.
That to me is like relaxing to know that I can pick up the phone and call you and you will get everything done from start to finish. And from what I understand too, by having your clients get involved with your websites, such as doing blogs and different things of that nature, they feel more part of their website, correct?
Yes. A lot of people are intimidated. Most situations, it comes down to people or businesses don't really want a website. They want the results that a website produces.
Yes.
So a lot of them, it's just dark magic to them. They don't really totally understand it. They know it's in their best interest and they know it can serve them well if done right. But they don't know how to approach it, even though there's a lot of commercials out there that say, build your own website, sign up here, do it yourself. It's you can build it yourself. I don't recommend it because you can end up with a product that doesn't work well, hurts you in the Google search engine rankings. And face it, you didn't start your business to be a web designer. Why spend so many hours of your day building your own website? Outsource that to somebody that specializes in that. That way you can focus on your own business, your own employees, your own client vendor relationships.
Exactly. And your history as a professional photographer kind of led you into this when you saw that there was a need out there from having to go and have someone create this, and this in order for your business to grow, whereas now you have it where it's all under one umbrella. You make one phone call and it's done for a client, a business owner. And I don't know about you, but I am really not all that business savvy when it comes to doing something like that. I could never see myself building my own website. Now, input, content, I love doing all that. That's very artistic and creative and everything. So that I don't have a problem with. But if you ever thought of doing your own website, hear what Ed has to say. I also wanted you to touch on this churn and burn mentality and listen up, because there may be some of you out there that can relate to this. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of true.
Yeah, as I mentioned, there's a lot of great website developers out there, but their whole business model is basically generate as much quantity, get as many websites out the door as fast as possible. So they will sell a business, what is basically a great website at the start. They'll develop it, work with the client to make it nice, pretty, and somewhat effective. And then once it goes live and the client pays that web developer the final payment, they're done. They're out the door. Their job is done. I built you a website. I build websites. That's what I do. That's the churn and burn mentality. So 6 months you want to change a few things on the site because they gave you a basic instruction manual, and you upload a photo that's too big and it breaks the whole format of the page, or you break a link on there or something like that. That's on you, because the website developer handed it over, basically like turning over the keys to a car sale, and what you do with it now, that's on you. If you break it, you've already bought it. Tough. We work with our clients, so we retain our clients so that if they ever have any questions, if they do ever, some are totally hands off. They don't want to do anything whatsoever. They want the professionals to handle what they do. They want the web professionals to handle the marketing, the website, the advertising. Some are a little more interactive. They like to get in there themselves and upload fresh photos and everything, and which is great. I highly encourage that. But if they happen to get into that situation where they uploaded a photo that's right out of their 24 megapixel camera and it just blows the whole website off the screen and the monitor, they know that they could just call me right away, and I can either tell them how to fix it or fix it for them within 5 minutes.
See, and that's what you refer to when you say you build relationships.
Yes.
And to me, that's long-term business for you. Setting up a website for somebody and expecting them to just know exactly what to do, because we've got social media. Name some of the additional things that you add in addition to the website that has to be part of it, because things change on a daily basis, don't they?
Yeah, things change on a daily basis, and every industry has different needs. Whether it's one of the churn and burn type website developers or one of these do-it-yourself platforms that you can get started on, there's special functionality out there that is specific to industries. Whether you're a massage therapist trying to book appointments, if you're selling, like our previous guest, selling handmade jewelry, e-commerce, if you're invoicing your clients, if you're a service-based industry like an electrician, you can invoice your clients online. Those DIY website builders don't include any of that functionality. So if you start that route, at some point you're going to have to replace it because you're going to outgrow what I call those starter websites. I lost my train of thought.
I have a question for you on that note. Is putting up the website, can you give us a couple of really main tip-top tips to be successful without giving away your secrets?
Be clear and concise on your message. Know your target audience. Do a little research and investigate, who your clients are, who your long-term clients are, and what their commonalities are. Try to put together a role model, a picture of your preferred target client, the type of client that is going to stay with you the longest, spend the most money with you, and build a role model audience that you want to target to. If you get that fictional ideal client fleshed out on paper, you can market to that type of audience, and the people will actually draw in. So you have to know your audience and be clear with your message. Just be very passionate about what you do, and if you're not a good content writer, by all means, let the professionals handle the content. Words are very nuanced when you're not there talking about it in person. So when you put words out there on a web page, they can come across awkward, they can come across stiff, they can come across kind of put offish. So if you're not, if you weren't good at journalism in high school, have somebody else write the content for you. We work with copywriters that will sit down with you and do an interview about your business and then professionally write the content that goes on the pages. Some people are great with it. Some people will knock out content that I'll look at and go, wow, I wish I could have written essays like this in high school, because they're great at it. Some people aren't as much. So definitely be clear with your message. Content is king. Have plenty of content on your website, and know the people that you're marketing to, so that you can design the website to appeal to that ideal client.
To the customer. And that's part of the whole branding process. And while you're talking about that, as far as the content, if you're going to be participating, as a professional web designer, you're also keeping in mind on keywords, key phrases for that, as they call SEO.
SEO, yeah.
Even I know that.
It's a keyword, a buzzword that brings either good or bad connotations, because it's just one of those necessary evils in any industry. You need to rank in Google search engines to be successful. People need to be able to find you and call you very easily. We specialize more in local SEO, which is local-based customers that require a local-based audience, either coming in their door, booking their services, not so much national level SEO. That's a total different ball game. So if you're a local based company, service company, restaurant, hotel that relies on local clients, don't go with a big national SEO, search engine optimization firm, because they're going to try to target you to rank in all 50 states, and you don't need to. You just need to rank perfectly for a 20-mile area. If you can't be found outside that area for what you sell, that's okay. Nobody's going to drive 3 days to come eat at your restaurant.
That's a very good, very valid point. And Ed Holtzman with Artful Pussycat LLC has it all for you. If you just don't want to be bothered having anything to do with your website, Ed is the person for you. He is really a guru. I spent quite a bit of time with him before our show today, and I gleaned so much information on my own. And do you do a free consultation or
Always.
a little fee to that?
No, always.
No?
Always
Okay.
free consultations. If you need a complete website on it, happy to do it for free. If you just have a quick 5-minute question about, hey, how do I do this online? I've been spinning my wheels for 2 hours trying to do something that I think should take 5 minutes. Give us a call. We can help you out. And like I said, also, full online visibility audits, website performance audits. We do that all for free. So just shoot us an email, visit our website, learn more about us. Give us a call. If you have what you think might be a silly question, just give us a call. We're happy to help you out, because I like helping people succeed. The more your business grows, the more it reflects and helps my business grow as well. So it's a relationship building venture for all of us.
Absolutely. Well, that's really exciting. So I want to thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us today. Remember, I've also heard that you're not considered a professional business unless you have a website. Is that true?
If you're a business without a website, if I heard of a business and went to find out a little bit about them online and found out that they didn't have a website, that'd be a big red flag for me. I'd be like, why? Even if they don't have a coming soon page or something like that, if they're not out there on the internet whatsoever, that's just like, whoa,
It's the times.
The vision that comes to mind is that guy selling watches out of the inside of his jacket when I hear somebody doesn't have a website.
Thank you for sharing that with us, and thank you for being with us. Get a hold of Ed Holtzman with Artful Pussycat LLC, and thanks for being with us today.